Decreed, with the abbreviations DCR, is an independent digital currency that is administered by its voting stakeholders. The stakeholders generally have to take a vote to determine if changes to the consensus rules are adopted. The progress of Decreed is backed up by funding using a part of the block reward, with stakeholders making a determination how the funds should be spent. Decreed works with many platforms including Windows, macOS, and Linux. The cryptocurrency has wallet apps that are used for the purpose of sending, receiving, and mining the Decreed using a few simple clicks. Anyone that loves to fiddle around will find that Decreed has provided them with a whole suite of command to ensure that they customize their Decreed experience. On the Decreed website, the cryptocurrency has been described as an open and progressive cryptocurrency with a system of community-based governance integrated into its blockchain. Important elements of Decreed. Bitcoin's role as the pioneer cryptocurrency is a major reason why digital currencies such as the Decreed are in existence. After Bitcoin came into existence, many other cryptocurrencies were launched, and Decreed, which is a divaricate of Bitcoin with its own exclusive diversities. So how is Decreed different from other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin? The Decreed coin offers its stakeholders complete autonomy for decentralized determination and very fast transactions. The coin is denoted DCR and has 21 million coins in circulation. The Decreed mainnet was first floated in 2016 by a Chicago-based company named Company O that is a developer of tools for Bitcoin. Decreed was then launched in April 2017 and operates through a modular code-based technology to adapt and scale changes in the blockchain application. What this means is that it is possible to add or remove attributes without much difficulty as compared to other cryptocurrencies. The DCR can achieve expeditious micropayments with the application of Lightning Network, LAN. This works in the same way that Bitcoin does but cuts the time by half what Bitcoin can achieve and is much better than the current fiat system. There are 3 options for operations with the DCR coin. The wallet is used for remitting money to and fro and also for taking part in POS voting. The proof-of-work mining, where computing power is used for the authentication of transactions on the network and for the generation of new Decreed coins. The proof-of-stake voting, where Decreed is used for voting on crucial network development and for the validation of transactions for rewards. Reasons for the development of Decreed. The Decreed was necessitated due to the experience of its developers with Bitcoin's governance. Company O was the developer for Bitcoin's full node application referred to as BTC Suite, but was disenchanted because of the process mechanisms for the governance of Bitcoin protocol. The Bitcoin core developers and proof-of-work miners are powerful groups of voters that can efficaciously place an embargo on any change to the consensus rules. This means that other stakeholders in the Bitcoin community have nominal powers. The lack of clarity in the decision-making arrangements can bring about drawn-out disagreements that can cause a chain split. This would mean that a subcommittee would break off and develop substitute adaptations of the currency, thus causing network effects to diminish. Decreed emphasizes on a foundation of capable and unmistakable governance constitution, with an established approach for arriving at decision concerning the consensus rule instituted into the protocol. Decreed steers off the overdependence on particular developers by letting the blockchain to finance its own development. This downsizes the power of POW miners by constituting a new constituency, or rather POS voters, to authenticate their work. How Decreed functions. Decreed works with an amalgam proof-of-work and proof-of-stake approach, which leverages the strengths of each approach. POW in Decreed works the same way that it functions in Bitcoin, although miners only get 60% of the block reward. 30% of Decreed's block is given to POS voters, with 10% then submitted into a project treasury for the purpose of financing development. Anyone with the Decreed currency can take part in the POS voting by time locking funds by trading funds for tickets. The tickets give holders the right to vote, and with a ticket, there are 3 factors that are determined. The first is if a change in the network's consensus regulations is acceptable. Secondly, tickets determined by vote whether the work of POW miners is sanctioned, thus placing power in the hands of POS voters over that of POW miners. The tickets also determine the projects that the Decreed treasury can or cannot fund. The time-locking apparatus guarantees voters incurred risks that are involved in the process of achieving specific goals, and the POS part of the block reward motivates participation. Important features of Decreed. Decreed enjoys better governance because of inclusivity in decision-making that is carried out through voting and works with the peer-to-peer network where minors have limited influence. It has an unparalleled stakeholder governance approach that enables its communities to determine what projects are ideal and rewards the communities for their participation. To choose the stakeholders to vote, a lottery system is used. Decreed also works on the principle of incremental privacy and security. Decreed works with the simple payment verification approach to support its users so that payments are made very fast without having to download the whole blockchain. This they do while also ensuring that the security of their transactions remains intact as the wallets communicate over peer-to-peer network. The use of enhanced technology. Decreed also keeps on putting in place new technologies consistently and as required in response to attacks. Using the Schnorr signatures that have threshold N-of-N support ensures that participants are unable to disclose which one of them approved or did not approve a transaction. Another vital feature is the ability of Decreed to convert easily between currencies. This is because it is not a cryptocurrency that depends on exchanges to exchange diverse digital currencies. Users can be able to transact what is known as OTC trades, which stand for over-the-counter trades that are done through cross-chain atomic swaps without having to use any third party. This makes interoperability better between currencies and provides for the demand for fresh effectiveness that enhances investor value. Using Lightning Network payment channels, atomic exchanges are more effective and straightforward to put into action in comparison to what is provided by Decreed's peer currencies. The team that established Decreed is made up of early adopters from Bitcoin that wanted to conceive something that surpasses the existing cryptocurrencies. Possibly, they succeeded, but the one major missing element is a comprehensive adoption as currency retailers. If Decreed can make sufficient progress on this level, it will become one of the best cryptocurrencies available in the digital world today. Learn all about cryptocurrencies with CryptoNaNi.com.